Welcome, seekers of wisdom and light from Celestial Medium. Today, we embark on a journey into the mystical realm of Archangel Raphael. More than just an angelic healer, Raphael is a guardian, a messenger, and a guide across different dimensions. But who is he really? Where do his origins lie? And how does he connect with us today? Stay with me as we uncover the secrets of this divine being and explore his presence in sacred texts, mythology, and spiritual traditions. Before we dive into Raphael's specific role, let's first understand what an archangel is. In many spiritual traditions, archangels are among the highest ranks of celestial beings. Acting as divine messengers and warriors of the light and God. The term archangel comes from the Greek words archi, meaning chief or ruler, and angelos, meaning messenger. While angels serve various roles, archangels are often seen as protectors of humanity, guiding us through spiritual growth, healing, and enlightenment. In most traditions, 4 to 7 archangels are commonly recognized, including Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, and of course, Raphael, the angel of healing. Raphael's origins trace back to Jewish, Christian, and Islamic traditions. His name means God has healed in Hebrew. While Raphael is not explicitly mentioned in the canonical texts of the Bible, he appears in the book of Tobit, one of the canonical books. Beyond Christianity and Judaism, Raphael is also referenced in Islamic traditions as one of the 4 great archangels named Israfil. In Islamic esotericism, Israfil is believed to blow the trumpet on the Day of Judgment, signaling the resurrection of souls. Some interpretations also connect him with healing and divine mercy, reinforcing his universal role as a celestial guide. While Raphael is venerated among many religions, he will assist any and all of God's children regardless of religious affinity. The fact that he is associated with many religions speaks to his universality. One of the most well-known stories of Raphael comes from the book of Tobit, an ancient Jewish text that is part of the Catholic and Orthodox Christian canons. During the time of the Maccabean revolt, a devout Jewish man named Tobit devoted his life to helping others. Living in exile in Assyria, he generously gave to the poor, offered alms, and remained faithful to religious tithing. His compassion extended even to burying the abandoned dead, despite the risks involved. However, through the trials of life, Tobit lost everything, including his eyesight, when he was blinded in what seemed to be a random accident. A bird defecated in his eye. Blinded and destitute, he turned to his son Tobias for help. Tobit sent Tobias on a journey to retrieve a sum of money he had left in the safekeeping of a friend. Wanting to ensure his son's safety, he advised him to find a guide. Tobias soon met a traveler who claimed to know the way and offered to accompany him. Unbeknownst to Tobias, this guide was actually the Archangel Raphael, disguised as a human named Azarias. As Tobias and his guide Azarias camped by the Tigris River, a large fish leaped out of the water and attacked Tobias. Startled, he tried to fend it off, but Azarias instructed him to catch the fish instead. He then told Tobias to remove its heart, liver, and gall, keeping them for a purpose he would later reveal. As they neared their destination, Azarias urged Tobias to visit his relatives, including a young woman named Sarah. According to Jewish law, Tobias was entitled to marry her. However, Sarah had suffered a terrible fate. Each of her 7 previous husbands had died on their wedding night, slain by the demon Asmodeus. Heartbroken and ashamed, she had even considered taking her own life, but refrained for the sake of her grieving parents. Encouraged by Azarias, Tobias took Sarah as his wife. The archangel instructed him to burn the fish's heart and liver as incense in their wedding chamber. The smoke drove the demon away, breaking the curse that had plagued Sarah's life. After the wedding, Tobias returned home with his new wife, now armed with the knowledge to cure his father's blindness as told to him by Azarias. He applied the fish's gall to Tobit's eyes, and miraculously, his sight was restored. Overjoyed, Tobit and Tobias wished to reward the kind traveler who had guided and protected them. At that moment, the wayfarer Azarias revealed his true identity. He says, "I am Raphael, one of the 7 angels who stand in the glorious presence of the Lord and serve him." Sent in answer to their prayers, he had come to heal and guide them. With his mission complete, he ascended back to heaven, leaving father and son in awe. Inspired by this sacred tale, medieval tradition arose in which young travelers would carry an image of themselves alongside the Archangel Raphael, just as Tobias had been accompanied by his heavenly protector. Through this tale, we see Raphael as a guide, a healer, and a protector against dark forces, a role that has remained consistent across traditions. Raphael appears in disguise as an ordinary traveler, guiding Tobias safely on his journey. This suggests that divine help can come in unexpected forms, and that angels may work subtly in human lives and through other humans, leading people toward their destiny. By instructing Tobias to burn the fish's heart and liver, Raphael helps banish the demon Asmodeus, showing his divine authority over malevolent forces. This portrays him as a spiritual protector who helps individuals combat unseen dangers through divine intervention. At the end of the story, Raphael reveals that he was sent by God in response to the prayers and acts of righteousness performed by Tobit and Tobias. This highlights the idea that angels act as intermediaries between humans and the divine, bringing blessings to those who seek God with sincerity. Raphael's presence in the story serves as a reminder that divine assistance is always available, especially in times of need, and that angels may work in unseen ways to lead people toward healing, love, and fulfillment of their purpose. Another intriguing depiction of Archangel Raphael comes from John Milton's Paradise Lost, a 17th century epic that explores the fall of humanity and the cosmic battle between good and evil. Raphael is depicted as a messenger of wisdom and enlightenment, a celestial teacher who visits Adam and Eve to warn them of Satan's schemes before the fall. His conversation with Adam serves as one of the most profound theological discourses in the poem, offering insights into free will, obedience, and divine love. Milton describes Raphael's descent into Eden as a moment of divine radiance. The archangel arrives with 6 wings, moving with regal port and shining with the soft glow of the sun. When Adam and Eve see Raphael, they immediately recognize his divine presence. In his innocence, Adam warmly welcomes the angel, offering him food, a symbolic act showing the harmony between heaven and earth before the fall. One of the most gripping moments in Paradise Lost is Raphael's retelling of the war in heaven. When Adam asks about the origins of evil, Raphael reveals how Lucifer, once the brightest of all angels, became Satan through pride and rebellion, and an angelic war ensued. In this cosmic war, Raphael describes how Satan, filled with arrogance, refused to bow before God's new creation, which was humanity. Satan rallied a third of the angels and led them in a disastrous uprising against the divine order. However, the Archangel Michael and the loyal angels cast Satan and his followers into the abyss, sealing their fate in the depths of hell. Raphael's recounting of this celestial battle serves as a warning to Adam. Pride and the disillusionment of separateness and duality lead only to destruction. By revealing this history, Raphael hopes to arm Adam and humanity with knowledge so that we do not repeat the same mistake. One of the most profound lessons Raphael imparts to Adam is the importance of free will. He explains that while angels and humans are both given the ability to choose, true love and obedience to God must come from within and not from force or compulsion. Adam further expresses his admiration for Eve, and Raphael gently reminds him to love her not just for her beauty, but for her soul. This is an important moment. Raphael is subtly hinting at the power of temptation and the need to stay grounded in spiritual truth rather than mere desire. Milton uses Raphael as a divine philosopher, showing that the battle between good and evil is not just fought with swords, but also within the individual mind and heart. Raphael's wisdom is a beacon, but it is up to Adam to heed his words. Before Raphael departs, he delivers one final warning, an urgent plea for Adam to remain vigilant. Though he does not directly say what will happen, his words carry a sense of foreshadowing. He knows that temptation lurks just beyond the horizon, and that Adam and Eve's choices will shape the fate of humanity. Raphael's presence in Paradise Lost reinforces the idea that divine intervention often comes through gentle guidance rather than direct interference. Through Raphael's teachings, Milton reminds us that wisdom is freely given, but it is up to us to embrace it. His visit to Adam and Eve is symbolic of the moments in our own lives when we receive divine insight. However, whether we listen or ignore it is ultimately our choice. The story of Archangel Raphael in Paradise Lost is not just a retelling of ancient scripture. It is a profound meditation on knowledge, temptation, and divine guidance. His presence reminds us that enlightenment is always within reach, but we must be willing to listen. In esoteric and New Age beliefs, Raphael is often invoked in energy healing, Reiki, and meditation for spiritual healing and guidance. I personally call on him when doing any healing work with myself or others, and when sending healing prayers to anyone. I can truly say that he has helped me in my practice, for which I am eternally grateful. If you wish to call upon Archangel Raphael for healing and guidance, here are a few tips. You can do it through meditation, visualizing a radiant emerald green light surrounding you, filling every part of your being with warmth and renewal. Through prayer and invocation, you may call upon Raphael's presence. Simply speak with heartfelt words. You can start with something like, Archangel Raphael, the Divine Healer. Surround me with your emerald light and restore my mind, body, and spirit. To deepen your connection, you may use sacred tools attuned to his energy. Crystals such as green, aventurine, malachite, or emerald resonate with Raphael's healing vibration. If you practice healing arts like Reiki, herbal medicine, or holistic healing, invite Raphael to guide your hands and direct your energy. Feel his presence working through you, bringing comfort, renewal, and divine restoration to those in need. Keep in mind, these higher beings won't interfere with our free will. They come when called. Call on Raphael. He is here to heal and guide you. Thank you for joining us as we explore the stories of this divine energetic being, Archangel Raphael, who was sent here to assist us on our journey through life on Earth. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your experiences in the comments below. Until next time, stay blessed and illuminated. Namaste.